Okay, call the meeting to order.
Okay. Call this meeting to order. Now what I do?
Can we read the minutes?
Would you read the minutes?
The last meeting.
Secretary, from the last meeting.
Last meeting was September 15th. It was our 2026 budget and capital improvement plan public hearing meeting. In attendance were Bud Cummins, Carl Kopka, Betty Kruger, Steve Summers, Jim Peru, and then we had two guests, Scott Becker and Lynn Johns. The meeting was called to order at 7:24 p.m. by President Carl Kopka. Minutes from the last meeting were read. Motion to accept by Carl, second by Bud. Motion passed. Betty introduced the members of the advisory board and our guests. New business. Jim distributed the 2025 disbursement sheet. He explained we believe we'll experience a shortfall in our township assistant budget this winter. By board action, we are permitted to move funds between township assistant categories. To that end, Jim suggested we transfer $100 from the healthcare and $400 from the funeral categories to the utilities category. That will boost available utility funds to $732.07. Discussion of the topic followed. Carl moved to accept the proposal, second by Bud. Motion passed. 2026 budget. Jim distributed the 2026 proposed budget sheet, then reviewed them. Hearing no further discussion, Bud moved to accept the budget as presented, second by Carl. Motion passed. Capital improvement plan. Jim distributed the CIP sheets and explained them. After review, comments, and possible changes, Carl made a motion to accept the plan with a second with Bud. Motion passed. Capital improvement adoption. Bud moved to go ahead and adopt the CIP plan as presented, as we could sign the adoption paperwork and clear that piece of business up. Second by Carl. No additional comments. Motion passed. Adjournment. Motion by Bud, second by Carl. Motion passed. Adjournment at 7:40 p.m. Attesting Steve Summers, Secretary.
You see what the previous.
Approve it.
Yeah. Somebody make a motion.
I say we approve this.
Okay, I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
I'm supposed to vote.
So the only piece of business we have tonight scheduled is the adoption of the 2026 budget. We talked about it last
Which we
meeting.
have reviewed it last
We have
meeting.
reviewed it, and we approved it, but we didn't adopt it. So tonight is the adoption, the official adoption of the 2026 budget.
I'll make the motion that we adopt the 2026 budget as presented at the last meeting.
I'll second.
I'll second it.
I got it out first.
Oh, darn. I'll third it.
But you can ask the question.
All in favor?
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
This is what I like.
Yeah, so that's the document that everybody needs to sign. Your name appears on the document, you sign it to the right, and you check the box that says aye, which means that you approve it.
Right.
When I get that back home, I'll scan it, and then I'll submit it to the state, and then at the same time, I'll go through and submit all of the documentation through Gateway for the budget.
I have got one question. This used to be in the county paper. And didn't we have to put that in the county paper?
We had to put the public meeting notice in the county paper. That's no longer the process. The process is putting it in Gateway, and people go to Gateway to see what they wanna see.
And everybody knows where that is.
That's fine with me.
Yeah.
And yours, Ross,
Oh, okay.
official.
Okay, got it.
No, there's some other
That's
stuff
fine.
that been in there from
Leave it
different
to-
townships.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's
Okay.
why I thought we had
Well,
to do that.
our first one was in,
Oops.
Probably since
the
it's a
meeting,
signed document, you have to.
Yeah.
form
first
it.
one
Yeah.
to advertise the meeting was in the paper,
In here
but it
in
was
your
just
minutes.
little, it wasn't.
I'm always
big
reading
one.
this, but so.
The only
Yeah,
other
I've
thing we
been
put in the
budgeting
paper
for
is
years.
the annual report. The annual report goes in the paper, and it's not a detailed report, it's a summation report, and that shows up in the paper.
Yeah, 'cause there's usually sheriff's sale stuff and that stuff in the county paper in the back.
In the
part
legal
there.
ads.
Yeah, legals, yeah.
So is there any other business that we need to discuss tonight?
A motion that we adjourn.
All right?
That's what time is
I'll
it?
second it.
I got-
7:45.
It's only a minute past 7:30.
I was gonna say, I got
I've got
7:30.
Oh,
So do I.
7:30, we started at 7:25.
Okay.
That's what you call an efficient meeting.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Okay, so
Thank you,
you made the
Tim.
motion, right, Carl?
Right.
Okay, and who seconded?
I
Did
did.
you second? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Alright,